Maybe you guys will go for coffee, maybe not. But what's in control is your permission to say, I want to see you again, put your phone over here.
Yeah.
Don't ask for it.
No. Hi. No English? I just saw you. I wanted to say hi. Have a lovely day.
Everything great. Sat down, started talking. She was open to have you next to her. You started sharing about yourself. You said what you loved. You said, I love coffee, right? Then you quickly made it about having coffee with her.
Yeah.
Why do you think that didn't work out in that moment? Not as a universal thing, oh, this doesn't work in this moment all the time. Why in this moment she said no thank you, and it propelled you even into the momentum of saying, okay, nice to meet you, goodbye.
Yeah.
What do you think happened there?
I felt I needed to come to the conclusion or the question.
Right.
Because of the no English thing. She didn't speak English. So I was like, well, then I'll go for the punchline, basically.
Yeah. You wanted to quickly escalate to the end.
Yeah. Kind of, oh, she doesn't speak English, so
let's try to like capitalize on the moment now.
Capitalize on the moment.
Say yes.
Because all the other things I will say
Yeah.
will not be understood. So let's just go for that.
The presumption that a lot of things you might say or do might not be understood or received.
Yes.
Because just her first pushback of saying I don't speak English is the default defensive thing to a foreigner.
Yeah.
And her being sensitive to her capacity to not be able to sustain a conversation in English, and so she'll say that.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know how you'll make her feel in your ability to maybe not speak English and speak silence, emotion, small, simple English maybe, you know. She doesn't know how that's going to make her feel. So you have to gauge that in the moment, you know, and feel it out and say, oh, you know, I can just keep going. I can be continuous, not be reactive, and feel that I must do something fast now because she doesn't speak English. Just you adjusting is a possible venue here, and it's possible. You might be surprised at what you're going to find out and feel and experience and make her feel. And maybe you'll start finding out that her capacity to speak English in the way that she's comfortable with might be sufficient.
Yeah.
You know? So it's this thing of just trying to get to the thing quickly, just watching that, just staying in the pause. Okay, she doesn't speak English. For me, it's like I just enjoy the sun and like beautiful. Something has to inspire you about her, you know? That is beyond the language.
Yeah. It felt like I was taking the quick route out.
Yeah. And you know, she's not invested in you enough to want to go for coffee with you. She doesn't know who you are.
Hi. I saw you and I wanted to meet you.
I don't speak English, sorry.
Don't speak English.
Don't speak.
Do you mind me walking with a few seconds?
I go
You in a hurry?
Metro.
Metro?
Yes.
I walk with you 1 minute. I have never taken the metro before. I will not do that now. Don't worry. But it's cheap, no?
Yes. Понимаешь, для чего я посмеялась?
Fun job?
No,
No? Why?
because it's jobs.
Job's no fun? What would you do? What would you do if you didn't have this job? You had all the money in the world?
I
know. I would probably live on an island with myself and chocolate, because I love chocolate. You go in? You're already here? Okay, stop. I think you're lovely.
Thank you.
Do you like coffee? Or tea?
I might go.
Sure. Or a phone number?
No.
Sure.
I have a boyfriend. So,
Yeah?
yeah.
Well, it was lovely to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
It felt like loosened up a little bit through the conversation. As in, before I was still a bit like... There was a pause just before we went in the metro where I actively noticed like, okay, pause. And then I saw a little, with her, like a little, it's quiet, like where, and then I continued. So yeah, it felt okay.
Yeah, I think it was great. I think she was in with a little bit of like trying to dip her feet in and
Yeah,
like feeling the water and like, no, I want to, but no, I want to jump in.
Yeah.
She was kind of in that, and she was into you enough to sustain and persist in her willingness to keep hearing you and walk
Yeah.
with you. I think what diminished that for her, instead of pushed her into the water, so to speak, for lack of a better word, of getting her to feel desire to jump in the water.
Yeah.
This is the smallest thing out of the things. Is repeating, like, I have to go to work or something. You're going to work, right?
yeah,
I have to go to metro. Okay, metro. Walk with you for a little bit. It's okay, that's fine. But then there was, I won't go to the metro with you. Don't worry. So this is you trying to relieve her from feeling pressure that she's going to be following the metro. I get it. But I think you already did that earlier. You already made her feel like, can I just walk with you for a minute? You know?
Yeah.
Then to revisit again, letting her know, don't worry, if I come to the metro, you're reminding her of a possible discomfort
Yes.
that you don't need to keep reminding her about.
yeah,
Just saying it once and trusting that. Continue. It's all good. This is an opportunity for you to just stay in receiving an answer and letting the pause, the openness, the silence inspire what the right response will be from emptiness, from faith mind, from not knowing. And then you say something instead of repeating,
yeah,
and the repeating kills the tension a little bit. You know? Take away her possibility of feeling comfortable in silence and feeling sexual tension in silence. Right? Then you said something like, which was great and playful and self-guided. When you started noticing her that she's getting close to the metro, you're like, okay, metro, perfectly. You stop, like you said, stop.
Yeah.
Get some one-on-one time. She was like open and willing. You said, do you like coffee? What did she say? What she said?
She said something like, she did like something like this because she knew where that was going to.
Yeah. If you notice that she's like, no. Don't go even further in asking, okay, can I get your phone number? Can I get you to go for coffee with me? Don't ask for the permission. Say, this is unusual for me. I found you absolutely delightful. And I'd love to take you out for coffee. Or tea, or whatever you will shake your head yes for. Whatever you want. So you respond creatively. And you pull out your phone and say, put your phone number here. That decisiveness, that leadership of not waiting for her to accept might get her to feel, oh, I'm discovering this leader in a new way. I'm discovering this guy in a way that makes me want to give him my phone number. Maybe she'll write to you. Maybe you guys will go for coffee, maybe not. But what's in control is your permission to say, I want to see you again, put your phone number here.
Yeah.
Don't ask for it.
No. Yeah. Statement.
Yeah. And if she doesn't want to give it, she won't give it. But at least you came clean.
Yeah.
You were really clear and clean with yourself. And with her.